It's acquisition season. Is often repeated in the console gaming circle as both Microsoft and Sony shop for growing studio teams to compete fiercely for gaming customers with the most exclusives and the best offering on each platform. Xbox has been quiet, too quiet, as they gathered several teams from a massive Bethesda and Zenimax acquisition in 2021. Now the silence has been broken, and Xbox absolutely obliterated the news cycle with massive news that Xbox has acquired one of the biggest. Xbox now owns Activision and Blizzard. Today, Xbox announced they have acquired Activision and Blizzard to the tune of $68.7 billion, an acquisition tenfold of the Bethesda deal in dollar amount. And there are a ton of major franchises, world-shattering IPs that come along with the deal. Xbox's head of gaming, Phil Spencer, said this in the press release. It is incredibly exciting to announce that Microsoft has agreed to acquire Activision Blizzard. Over many decades, the studio and teams that make up Activision Blizzard have earned vast wellsprings of joy and respect from billions of people all over the world. We are incredibly excited to have the chance to work with the amazing, talented, and dedicated people across Activision Publishing, Blizzard Entertainment, Beenox, Demonware, Digital Legends, High Moon Studios, Infinity Ward, King, Major League Gaming, Radical Entertainment, Raven Software, and Sledgehammer Games, Toys for Bob, Treyarch, and every team across Activision Blizzard. Close quote. This is an additional 10 plus studios and publishing arms added to make up a staggering collective of over 30 Xbox game studios that from now on will be creating unique and exclusive games for the Xbox platform across Xbox consoles and PC. This deal will be a long process of trailing transactions and financial lineups. But Phil continues by saying, until this transaction closes, Activision Blizzard and Microsoft Gaming will continue to operate independently. Once the deal is complete, the Activision Blizzard business will report to me as CEO, Microsoft Gaming. Upon close, we will offer as many Activision Blizzard games we can within Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass, both new titles and games from Activision Blizzard's incredible catalog. We also announced today that Game Pass now has more than 25 million subscribers. As always, we look forward to continuing to add more value and more great games to Game Pass. Close quote. Now, this is news as many had wondered where Game Pass numbers sat, with Microsoft hoping to reach 30 million by the end of 2021. Xbox Game Pass is at an impressive 25 million with over 40% growth year on year. And with each month, dozens of new games are added to the service, including major third-party releases each season. This new deal with Activision and Blizzard brings a ton of games to the platform. Phil adds, the fantastic franchises across Activision and Blizzard will also accelerate our plans for cloud gaming, allowing more people in more places around the world to participate in the Xbox community using phones, tablets, laptops, and other devices you already own. Activision Blizzard games are enjoyed on a variety of platforms, and we plan to continue to support those communities moving forward. Close quote. This is a message that Phil and the Xbox team have often repeated since early 2019, that Xbox gamers can enjoy games on any device supported across the platform, extending to phones and eventually smart TVs and PC. Wording is very important in releases like this, and Phil's statement is setting the precedence and the standard that all Xbox games will be playable on any device that supports Xbox Game Pass. The real bombshell in this statement is also an answer to the very first question you had, whether you're an excited or angry gamer upon this news, depending on which side you stand on. Will Activision and Blizzard's new games be exclusive to Xbox? Phil said it very well in the Bethesda announcement.
For an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. And that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building.
Yes, Activision and Blizzard's suite of new releases after this deal closes will be exclusive to Xbox. This is why Phil Spencer reminded the world in this press release today that, quote, Activision Blizzard will also accelerate our plans for cloud gaming, allowing more people in more places around the world to participate in the Xbox community using phones, tablets, and laptops, and other devices you already own, close quote. Essentially spelling out that you will be able to play all of their new games almost everywhere imaginable. Big franchises like Call of Duty, huge franchises by Blizzard and Activision that have routinely been on almost every platform imaginable, except for a PlayStation console. Expect exceptions with remasters or continued support of games like major updates to Call of Duty Warzone, but also expect the next Call of Duty game in 2023 to be exclusive to every device with Xbox Live and Game Pass, or exclusive to Xbox. Phil Spencer closes with this statement. As a company, Microsoft is committed to our journey for inclusion in every aspect of gaming among both employees and players. We deeply value individual studio cultures. We also believe that creative success and autonomy go hand in hand with treating every person with dignity and respect. We hold all teams and all leaders to this commitment. We are looking forward to extending our culture of proactive inclusion to the great teams across Activision Blizzard. Close quote. Recently, Activision and Blizzard have been under fire for misconduct and harassment of their employees, and Xbox has been carefully approaching the situation, with Phil recently stating they were not planning to boycott their products, and now we know they had planned to buy the studios and manage and course correct them within Microsoft to help harbor a better work environment for the thousands of creatives and support that make Activision and Blizzard games some of the biggest events in the world of gaming. Some of the biggest franchises come from Activision and Blizzard, and Xbox has truly taken on a legacy of gaming that spans generations and decades that have also molded what gaming has become across multiple genres. All of those currently released huge titles will obviously remain multi-platform on PlayStation consoles and Nintendo, but putting new iterations of these games only on Xbox Live and Game Pass is a massive move that really cements the commitment of Xbox bringing games to the platform and growing Game Pass, which has literally become an industry leader all by itself. Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Raven Software, and Sledgehammer Games will continue to work on the Call of Duty franchise each year. Thinking of Call of Duty as a new exclusive, a thing only to Xbox, seems unimaginable right now. It is one of the highest grossing and selling games, one of the most played across all platforms. Will a game like Call of Duty survive just on Xbox? Absolutely. Xbox gives you every chance and every platform to play their new games, and if the next Call of Duty is only on Xbox, you'll be able to play it everywhere except for a PlayStation console. Blizzard Entertainment owns some of the biggest gaming juggernauts, with Overwatch 2 in the works, likely releasing as an Xbox exclusive. Diablo, the pioneering isometric RPG, becoming exclusive to Xbox for the eventual Diablo 4, and World of Warcraft, a classic MMO of MMOs that will remain exclusive to PC but should accelerate the franchise to come to Xbox with mouse and keyboard support. Blizzard is also home to many others like Heroes of the Storm and other games the team is working on. Some of the other studios that we should get to know are Beenox, the team that ported every console version of major franchises under the Activision publishing arm, for Guitar Hero to Marvel and Spider-Man games, all the way through dozens of Call of Duty releases and Crash Bandicoot releases, and so many more. High Moon Studios, the team that brought us the Fall and War for Cybertron Transformer games a decade ago, is an absolutely talented studio that has been underutilized for many years. They have been supporting the Call of Duty franchise, and fans have been asking High Moon Studios to return to the Transformers series, and hopefully we'll see that under the support of Xbox. Radical Entertainment is best known for the Prototype series back in the 360 and PS3 generation. This team was nearly dismantled a few years ago, but now, with the acquisition for Xbox, the team can give them the financial and technical support to create their own games for Xbox and Game Pass. Acquisitions are complicated and a long drawn-out process. In the financial and contractual agreements that will persist for most of 2022, and with Activision and Blizzard's games already released across multiple platforms, it's up to these studios as they develop new games that have not yet released to look forward to coming to Xbox exclusively. This acquisition brings Xbox Game Studios to over 30 studio teams working on games, growing the platform, expanding Game Pass customers across multiple devices, and in an unprecedented move that is leading the industry in a different direction instead of a walled garden of one console and one place to play. One of the biggest and most robust customer bases across all devices connected to Xbox Live and Game Pass, major franchises like Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty, and so many more. Xbox truly built one of the biggest gaming platforms. The Xbox platform is a force that cannot be stopped, and nearly everyone can enjoy the games. Exclusivity is a big deal, a concern and a question that all will be asking with this acquisition of another major publishing arm that makes a ton of gigantic franchises, and Phil's words from 2020 still ring true, that they are committed to bring unique and exclusive franchises everywhere that Xbox and Game Pass exists. If you love the franchises and games you own across PlayStation and other platforms, Xbox is giving you the most variety and choice to play the new games on a powerful Xbox Series console or a PC, or across different devices and screens you already own that can be connected to Xbox Live. Xbox acquiring Activision and Blizzard is a major move, and we can't wait to see what these teams bring exclusively to Xbox in the coming years. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Everybody's talking about the Activision and Blizzard acquisition. I can't believe it, and I'm totally blown away. Feels just like Bethesda. I couldn't believe when I looked at the amount. This is almost 10 times as much money as they spent on Bethesda. There are going to be a ton of games coming to Xbox. There'll be a ton of franchises that will still remain on PlayStation. If you're wondering how PlayStation versus Xbox is looking, but I think this news is really super good. This is going to be an amazing acquisition for Xbox, and some of these studios that have been lying dormant working on Call of Duty, hopefully they will be reassessed. I want to see Transformers come back. The Cybertron games are absolutely amazing. Those teams can do some incredible things. I want to see what they can do with Prototype. There are so many titles. I can't wait to talk about them. Believe me, there'll be tons more content I'll be creating right here about this. But if you enjoyed this video and the information I brought you today, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content. I do that each week. And if you'd also like to further support the channel, you can join the channel membership or the Patreon. Either of those will give you early access to videos before they go up and monthly giveaways. Also, the conversation will be continued and drawn out on the XNC podcast as I'll talk to industry people, people in the content creation field, and other podcasters as we discuss what this means for Xbox and kind of unravel all of the new information. So I want to know what you're most excited about. Which franchise can you not wait to see on Xbox exclusive first? Let me know in the comment section. It's going to be an absolute minefield. There'll be damage control. There'll be fanboys going crazy about this new acquisition. They'll be talking about how Activision and Blizzard's games were never any good in the first place. This is par for the course. But while you're there, try not to argue, try not to be rude to people, and please, be nice.